But, Mike, your big takeaways of what went right against Rutgers. Mark Gronowski settling in more and more. The run game, if you take away the sacks, and the 2 kneel downs, averaging better than 5 yards a carry. Kamari Moulton's back. There's a lot to be excited about before we get into the stuff that needs to be shored up.
Yeah, Mark Gronowski was my top one. I just, this game past 3 years is not one because the quarterback play was so good. And sure, there's obviously every game of football, there's things you got to tweak on and work on. But I thought from week 1 to week 4, he's really grown. I thought, last night was a near flawless game is what I wrote in my notes. He came out. I love the philosophy. You saw Rutgers in the first drive, stack the box. And the first drive, didn't work out for the first offensive drive. Didn't work out for Iowa, but those 2 shots, Mark.
Play action on first down, yeah.
Yeah, and took shots, made Rutgers think about it. And I thought, frankly, both those balls should have been caught, even though I thought that should have been defensive pass interference. He got there early. The rushing aspect, though, is something that this offense hasn't had in a while, right? Obviously, Brendan Sullivan, but when you look at the numbers, too, I think for Mark Gronowski specifically, he already is in 4th place in Iowa history in a single season of rushing touchdowns. And when you look at it, I think he's tied with, he's got 6 on the season, C.J. Beathard, Nathan Chandler, and then Ken Plone. I don't know. He played in the 50s.
Yeah.
So the season record is 11, so I wouldn't be shocked if that was met sometime.
It's an elevated version of what Rocco Becht does for Iowa State. If Iowa State needs 3 yards, Rocco can find a way to get those 36 feet. Or I'm probably doing the math wrong there. The 9 feet, right? Yeah. Holy cow. Way off on that. 36 inches in a yard. There we go. It's early on a Saturday.
Metrics unit or whatever.
But Mark does that even more so in the sense that he's not just going to find you yards. He's going to punish some guys on the way. And that's what, we've talked about. Is that sustainable? Knock on wood. So far, it's not only sustainable, but it's become quite the weapon. You're right. Those opening drive shots, loved seeing them. We talked about the play action, how these safeties bite on RPOs, or they have one safety back. He made some really impressive throws. That ball to Dayton Howard,
great throw.
That might be the best downfield pass and catch Iowa's had since Spencer DeNico against Penn State in